What's up, guys? Late night cast Mac here. Super random thought for your Monday night. The three most important Braves to me in 2025, at least to start the season, as the roster stands now, because a lot can change and a lot will change as we steamroll towards pitchers and catchers reporting. But number 3, Jarred Kelenic, because he's going to be competing with Bryan De La Cruz for the 4th outfielder spot, and who's going to get the majority of the playing time in right field while Ronald recovers from his ACL injury. And his projected timeline, I think, is early May. So that is going to be really important. And I think he could benefit most from, it's his second year. He understands the clubhouse. He should be more comfortable. But he might be the most guy that benefits most from Tim Hires, because something that struck me last year, it was a garbage time homer, I think against the Dodgers, I want to say, where he said he was trying to hit a ground ball and he hit it over the chop house for a homer in the 9th inning. So that was a little weird in terms of the connection, and the message was getting wonky for Jarred and probably trying to do too much. So maybe a new year, new voice, more comfortable with the surroundings. But it's going to be really important for him to solidify his 4th outfielder role. And if we need to give Ronald a day or two, or in a key pinch hitter probably as well. So that's why he is number 3. Number 2, I would say Dylan Lee, because, and now this is the roster stands now, and additions still can be made, and additions still could be made throughout spring training if more things transpire and all that. So this is, as of now, I'm putting Dylan Lee at number 2. Can he back up his historic career year of last year? And we need him to, with the departures of AJ Minter and the fact that Joe Jimenez is likely not going to be part of our bullpen in 2025 due to his knee procedure. Dylan Lee, and frankly, Brian Snitker didn't seem to trust Aaron Bummer as much. He's going to have to this year. But Dylan Lee and his wipeout slider continuing to be that, just because you're not sure in the high leverage of it all. Perdomo is slotted to be another key lefty, but we don't know what we're getting. Him coming off Tommy John surgery and us getting him from the Pirates, I believe it was. So there's not a lot of information for me on him. So that's why Dylan Lee is super, super important, because the amount of lefties that you see in the NL East especially, but throughout the league, and the all-star lefties, that's why he is number 2. And number 1 is Grant Holmes, because as of now, he is slotted to be 4 or 5 in the starting rotation. And it just seemed like he was better as a long reliever last year in multi-inning instead of straight from the start, even though he pitched in the biggest game of the year after Chris Sale was scratched due to his back issue when we were fighting to get into the playoffs. So it's just going to be interesting to see how he adapts to the possibility of a full-time starting role. Again, additions can be made, but you saw a lot of really good things from Grant Holmes, and how his body and mentality and workouts will adapt to the MLB season. That is going to be crucial. That is why I put Grant Holmes at number 1, because there's so many rotation questions as of now that it's kind of hard to figure out what the plan necessarily is right now, because there's so many guys that we've seen have pockets of success, just not sustained success and back of the baseball card success. Even though I think Grant Holmes is a very, very solid number 5 starter, can he be an innings eater, and can he maintain giving us a chance to win every single night when he toes the rubber, and what his role will be? Again, there's still time for a lot of additions, but that is why Jarred Kelenic, Grant Holmes, and Dylan Lee are my 3 most important Braves for 2025 as the roster stands now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments who your most important 3 Braves to start the season for 2025 are.